Yo, I appreciate y'all boys tuning into another YouTube video. We got UFC Shanghai, Johnny Walker versus Zhang Mingyang. We got some breakdowns, predictions, everything for y'all. Parlay the picks, do what you will. But we finna run through the card. Probably gonna be one of the relatively shorter prediction videos. By the way, I want to tell y'all the times are really like throw. See, for me, it's starting at 5 o'clock a.m. because I'm in Central Standard Time. So I think on the East Coast it's gonna be an hour later, so at 6 a.m. The prelims are starting at 3 a.m. I believe, or is it 2 a.m. for me? So 3 a.m. for guys on the East Coast. But let's get into the card, y'all boys, man. I ain't gonna waste no more of y'all time. First fight of the night, we got Dr. Nurgajai versus Uran Satibadiev. We know Uran Satibadiev, his last fight was on short notice fight against Martin Budai. I think it was short notice against Martin Budai, but it was Martin Budai. Don't know if it was short notice, but I know Martin Budai. That's who he was fighting. And he lost to Martin Budai. That's my guy. Shout out Martin Budai. Dr. Nurgajai, he got submitted his first UFC fight, on the Contender. This is the guy that was like, he'll be fighting and he'll be like just messing with his face a lot. This is that guy. Got a knock on the Contender. Debut, got submitted by Brandon Ribeiro, of all people. But looking at the matchup, bro, like Dr. Nurgajai wants to keep the fight standing. Uran Satibadiev, he's more well-rounded, a good grappler. I think he will be able to get this fight to the ground. And Dr. Nurgajai looked like a fish out of water on the ground, I'm being completely honest. I think the same game plan will be implemented from Uran Satibadiev. He was a champion in another promotion, I believe. Not a bad fighter, just, he got full camp for this fight this time. And I think Dr. Nurgajai is going to start his UFC career 0-2. I got Uran Satibadiev getting this fight to the ground, get some control time, some ground and pound in, and just winning a decision. And, yes, give me Uran Satibadiev by decision in this fight. Next fight, we got Zhao Long versus Su Young Yu. Su Young Yu, once again, another guy that was fought on road to UFC. Zhao Long, I think he has 2 UFC fights. I think 1 or 2. But I'm going to be real. This fight, it's going to be interesting, bro. Considering that, like, both of these guys are, like, they want to strike. But both these guys grappling isn't that great. The odds on this fight, by the way, they have Su Young Yu coming in at -135. And Zhao Long coming in at +115. He has a lot of fights, a lot of experience under his belt. A lot of these guys that come in with a lot of these fights that don't be that old, most of the time they're just fighting like in their own country and they're not fighting against like the highest caliber. Su Young Yu, I think he'll be able to do enough to win this fight as long as he don't get chinned. Now that's easier said than done. Granted, Zhao Long will have a reach advantage in this fight. Su Young Yu, look, he's 5'6". Like, he's going to be like shorter guy majority of the time. I think he'll be able to get inside, throw combos, even mix in some takedowns. Give me Su Young Yu by decision. Yiza. I think this guy is a -1500 favorite. -1500 favorite. Against Weston Wilson. Mind you, Weston Wilson sucks. But Yiza, he's coming off a loss. And I'm going to be real. Weston Wilson coming off. Bro, okay, let's be honest, gang. Let's be real here. Weston Wilson is about to get fucked up, bro. That's what's about to happen. Weston Wilson is not going to win this fight, bro. Yiza is a good fighter. Not like the odds makers, like sometimes the odds be a little crazy, but this is not one of the instances where the odds are too crazy because I think Yiza is way better than Weston Wilson everywhere. And I think he's going to win this fight. And being completely real, gang, it's going to end early. If you're a -1500 favorite, you can't let this fight get past the first 2 minutes, bro. That's just how it has to go. If you're that big of a favorite, you don't let this fight get past the first 2 minutes. You don't let it get out the first round for sure. And you for sure don't give your opponent anything. Because, bro, he's +750. Weston Wilson is +750. Do with that what you will. Give me Yiza by round 1 KO, bro. Michel Pereira coming back, bro. He has 2 straight losses in a row. Kyle Dawkins, not really that great, but I'm gonna be real. Michel Pereira, he should get a KO here, gang. Like he should, bro. I thought he would in his last, fight, but he looked bad. Michel Pereira, this is one of the fights where the UFC is like, okay, bro, like you used to be like a guy we looked at as a good contender who could like be ranked and contend, and now we're looking at you like, bro, if you can't beat Kyle Dawkins, oh yeah, buddy, you got to kick rocks. Simple as that. You got to go. So I think Michelle Pereira should get a KO. Should get an early KO. Cal Dawkins, just not. Everybody knows Cal Dawkins, just not that great of an opponent, not that great of a fighter. And they have Michelle Pereira coming in at minus 260. I thought it would be bigger. But if Michelle Pereira loses this fight, get rid of him, bro. He has to go. Like, he used to have one of the most entertaining styles. He used to just do everything, be a crazy guy, and people love to watch him fight. If you saw this name, you were like, oh, yeah, he's on the card. Oh, yeah, we're watching that fight. But nowadays, it's like, who the fuck cares? Like, they got bro on the prelims, deep in the prelims. Like, no one cares about Michelle Pereira anymore because his last few fights just been gunshot and not doing anything. Who would care? But, like I said, it's Kyle Dawkins' game. So, Michelle Pereira can't win this fight. Bye-bye to the contract. Matter of fact, even if Kyle Dawkins wins, cut him too. But I'm going to go Michelle Pereira by round 1 KO, bro. Rong Zhu. I like this guy a lot, man. I like Rong Zhu a lot. They got him coming in at minus 270 versus Austin Hubbard. But I like Rong Zhu because, dude, this guy bangs, bro. He throws, and he throws hard. His last fight, he fought, what's my boy name, man? I think he made his debut against him, bro. A dog. I forgot his name, but that's my guy, man. I think he fought on Contender as well. But, yeah, he made his debut against Rong Zhu, and Rong Zhu went out there and just outstruck him. Messed his face up a lot, and I'm going to be real, bro. Rong Zhu is one of those fighters where I think, slowly, he could end up being, like, right outside of the rankings, bro. Like, hear me out when I say that, though. I ain't saying he's just going to be ranked or he's going to go contend for a belt, but he has the skill, bro. He's not even that old. Like, the dude's, like, in his 20s, and he has, like, look how many fights experience he has. He's a good fighter. Coming in minus 270, good odds. Austin Hubbard, we know he's been around. One of those guys where it's like, if you can't beat Austin Hubbard, you probably aren't UFC caliber. So, Rong Zhu should knock him out relatively easily. Give me Rong Zhu by round 2 TKO in this fight. Lonnie Kavanaugh, I ain't gonna lie. Everybody's starting to get on the Lonnie Kavanaugh train, and I like to see it. He getting I ain't gonna lie. This is a kind of a decent step up in competition for Lonnie Kavanaugh, bro, if I'm being real. Because Charles Johnson, I mean, he's been around. He had some good wins. 2024, he had like 4 fights. And I think he won all 4. And then he lost this year to Ramazan Tamirov. Back, tall flyweight. Like, I ain't saying he gonna win. They got y'all Lonnie Kavanaugh coming in at minus 200. Lonnie Kavanaugh, I'm hounding this guy because his striking is so crisp. He's so clean, so technical. His last fight, he really had to bite down and to beat Jose Ochoa. I mean, that was a great scrap. I think that was that in England? I think it was. But Charles Johnson, bro, if you aren't on your P's and Q's, he will beat you, bro. He's beat Joshua Van. Mind you, he beat Joshua Van, who's not a number 1 contender. And that was like 3 fights ago. So, do with that what you will. But I do think Lonnie Kavanaugh should win this fight. Really good fighter, really talented, young prospect up and coming in the flyweight division. Give me Lonnie Kavanaugh by decision. Moving up to the featured prelim. Mahashate versus Gage Young. I don't know why this is the featured prelim, if I'm being completely honest. Like, both of these guys are coming off losses. Both of these guys aren't that great, but both of these guys, their styles is going to be kind of entertaining, just colliding. I can't yap about this fight because I don't know why this is the featured prelim. Gage Young's coming in at minus 135. Mahashate is coming in at plus 115. I'm going to be real, bro. I think Gage Young going to win this fight. Like, I can't tell you exactly why, but it's just something about Mahashate that's like, can I even trust him to beat Gage Young? And Gage Young isn't like a can, barely. But, yeah, I'm going to go Gage Young in this fight, bro. Yeah, give me Gage Young by decision. I can't yap about that fight, bro. It's fucking Gage Young and Mahashate, bro. Like, what you? Tayi Lake Niraji versus Kiefer Crosby. I don't know what the fuck is these fights, man. Like, damn, bro. Tayi Lake Niraji. Let me go. By the way, they got him coming in at minus 400, bro. So do with that what you will. Minus 400 on your UFC debut is kind of insane because this is his UFC debut game. So let me pull this up for Tayi Lake Niraji real quick. He's 11-1, making his UFC debut. He has 10 KOs. 10 KOs, gang. He's 11-1. He has 10 KOs. Hasn't fought since 2024. He fought a year ago.
Won by TKO. He's a finisher, bro. All his wins come by finish. Really entertaining style, I'm guessing, bro. Even though I haven't really seen him fight. But a lot of these fights will come in like in some type of promotion, some type of Chinese promotion, I believe. Yes, a Chinese promotion, two of them. And I'm gonna be real, Kiefer Crosby ain't good, bro. Like, if I'm being completely honest, Kiefer Crosby isn't good. You know, his last win came in 2023 against Alex Oliveira, and we know he sucks. Kiefer Crosby is gonna get KO'd in this fight. Lake Naraji, he's on the main card for a reason. I wasn't really familiar with his game. You know, like I said, every time I get on here, it's authentic. I'm letting y'all go through it with me. So y'all, like, as I'm going, y'all going with me. So give me Lake Naraji by KO. He should KO Kiefer Crosby. I think he is going to KO Kiefer Crosby. And yeah, I think that's how we're going to keep it going, bro. This Kiefer Crosby is getting KO'd. This fight, I actually like this fight. I'm not going to lie. I actually like this fight. Suma Durzi and Kevin Borjas. Suma Durzi used to be, I think he was ranked in the flyweight division, bro. It wasn't high, but he was ranked. Coming in at minus 170 favorite. Kevin Borjas, his last fight, it was impressive. He was bouncing Ronaldo Rodriguez, Lazy Boy's head, like back and forth, like just beating his ass. Suma Durzi, not that great of a fighter, but then again, not that bad either. He would definitely beat you if you don't mind your P's and Q's against him, bro. He would definitely beat you. I like Kevin Borjas at plus 140. I like him. I like him at plus 140. And he's going to be my underdog pick of the day, bro. I'm not going to lie. Kevin Borjas is going to be my underdog pick of the day. I'm going to go Kevin Borjas to win this fight by decision. But Suma Durzi, if he's able to implement his grappling, even his striking isn't bad as well. But I think Kevin Borjas will hold the edge in the striking. But if Suma Durzi is able to implement his grappling, you know, take him down a few times, even control the range because he does have a reach advantage, I think Suma Durzi will win this fight. But I'm going to pick Kevin Borjas to win this fight by unanimous decision. I like Borjas a lot, bro. The big boys. Sergey Pavlovich. Waldo Cortez Acosta. Hey, shout out to Dominican Republic, man. I'm going to be real, gang. This shit shouldn't even be real. This nigga has an 84-inch reach. This nigga has a 70-inch reach, bro. How is this even possible, bro? Like, nigga, how do you have a 14-inch reach advantage? Nah, this shit can't be real. Hold on, gang. Hold on, bro. This ain't. I gotta be tripping, bro. What the hell? No way this nigga has a 14-inch reach advantage, bro. I gotta be on crack. Oh, this nigga. Oh, he does. Oh, yeah, Waldo getting KO early, bro. I ain't gonna count. But anyway, let's talk about the fight. Waldo Cortez Acosta, we know he's on a decent win streak in heavyweight division. Hasn't had many crazy performances. Best performance being him knocking out, what's my boy name, man? Ryan Spann. Sergey, we know, man, he was on that long win streak, 6-fight KO streak, ran into Tom, lost the Volkov and kind of got embarrassed. And then, you know, beat Biggie Boy. That was his last fight. Wrestled to win that fight. Biggie Boy didn't take many chances. Neither guy did nothing, got that win. And I'm going to be real, bro. Waldo Cortez Acosta, he could definitely win this fight because he has dumb power in that right hand. Not a bad fighter, you know, but I think Sergey is going to be really too fast and powerful. Like, it's going to be a mix of just power and speed for Sergey, and I think Waldo is going to be overwhelmed with that power and that speed. I think Sergey Pavlovich will be able to touch him at longer range. Like, look at it, bro. He has a 14-inch reach advantage, nigga. How is that even remotely possible, bro? This nigga's arms are tentacles, bro. Like, it's no way. But I'm definitely picking Sergey Pavlovich to win this fight, bro. Definitely picking him to win by KO. I didn't know it was that long of a reach advantage. I knew Waldo Cortez had like T-Rex arms, but dog, I didn't know it was this bad, bro. I don't know it was a 14-inch type difference. John Jones DC type reach advantage. Give me Sergey Pavlovich by round 2 TKO, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Moving to the co-main event, Aljamain Sterling, Brian Ortega. This is going to be a good fight, bro, actually. Like, this is actually going to be a good fight. And they had Pavlovich coming in at minus 235, by the way. Brian Ortega's coming in at plus 230. Aljo coming in at minus 280. I like this fight, bro. It's a grappler's delight. But if you complain about Khamzat and Dricus, bro, don't even watch this fight, gang. Because they're grapplers and they're going to be grappling a lot of majority of the fight. Most of the time, that's how it goes. Aljamain Sterling had a good fight against Mazar. I thought he won that fight. He didn't get his hand raised. Brian Ortega lost his last fight to Diego Lopez, and you know, he kind of just got beat up by Diego. Ortega holds the advantage on the feet in the boxing. His boxing is not bad at all. Aljo holds he's overall better grappler. Both of these guys are jiu-jitsu aces, so I don't see any guy getting submitted.
I do think they will have some fun exchanges on the feet though. And I do think the grappling exchange will be fun as well. This is one of those fights where it's just good stylistically. And by the way, it's 5 rounds. So we're getting 5 rounds of Ortega and Aljo just scrambling with each other, standing up with each other at times, trying to take each other down. I think it's going to be a great fight. Ortega has looked noticeably slower though. I'm going to be real. You know, look gunshot slower. He never been like a crazy puncher. Has had pop. Does have the better boxing than Aljo. Aljo just funky enough on the feet that where, you know, Aljo he's gonna land a lot of good, you know, crafty strikes. You know, he's not gonna have that much pop on it, but Aljo is a pretty, you know, funky striker. And he's definitely has a way of landing his strikes. Aljo wins this fight, he will be top 5 in the featherweight division. Then looking for one more, maybe he can get a title shot. I think Aljo is going to win this fight by decision. I don't think he's going to finish Ortega, and I don't think Ortega is going to finish him. Once again, crazier things have happened. Anything can happen, bro. It's the MMA game. It's the fight game. But I think Ortega just looked noticeably slower. He hasn't looked really into it as well. Aljamain Sterling, you know, he's training with Rob every single day. He's training with those guys at Syndicate. Like, Aljo is like that, bro. We can't forget this dude used to reign over the bantamweight division, bro, on his way to becoming the bantamweight GOAT. So, give me Aljamain Sterling by decision in this fight. I think he'll be able to win, you know, a good majority of the rounds. I don't see a finish happening, but then again, like I said, it's crazy things have happened. Give me Aljo by decision, bro. Moving to the main event, man. This is what y'all wanted to talk about, man. This is what everybody was waiting on. Johnny Walker, Zhang Mingyang. I'm going to be completely honest, gang. I don't know how this fight came about. But all I do know is, bro, they sent Johnny Walker to the Wolves. This nigga Zhang Mingyang has 19 first-round finishes, bro. 19 first-round finishes. Think about this. 19 first-round finishes, bro. How is that even normal? This nigga, I think he's never got out of the first round before, bro. Like, he's lived by the sword, die by, because he's been finished a bunch of times. Granted, it was a long time ago. He's on a good win streak. I'm not going to lie. He's been going crazy. Johnny Walker coming off a KO against Ain't. Then got KO'd against Uzdemir. Like, back-to-back KOs, bro. His chin just deteriorated. Never had a great chin. They got Mingyang coming in at minus 350. He was around minus 300, minus 280 like a few days ago. Big, like, they just did that face-off, and it was intense. Johnny Walker getting sacrificed, gang. I'm going to be real. Johnny Walker's getting sacrificed. Zhang Mingyang, if he knocks out Johnny Walker early, I don't think we can call him a dark horse anymore. I genuinely believe Zhang Mingyang is going to knock out Johnny Walker in the first round. Johnny Walker could definitely win this fight, though, but I think Johnny Walker just cut so much weight, bro, because he walks around like 250, over 250. This is a big dude. He's 6'6". He's a big guy, bro. We know his brother fights a heavyweight. I'm going to be real. Johnny Walker's probably going to get KO within like the first 3 minutes. But, hey, look on the bright side, though. If he does, bro, I don't want Johnny Walker to get KO. I like him, though, bro. But I like Zhang Mingyang as well, though, bro. I just feel like Zhang Mingyang's coming into his own, bro. He's getting better. You know, he's really vicious. And if he touches your chin, bro, the Mountain Tiger, you're going down, bro. And you might not get back up. You know, shout out Lionheart for, you know, eating the strikes. He didn't really eat clean shots, but you eating a lot of elbows. He didn't really have to touch his chin. But I'm going to be real. He's going to touch Johnny Walker's chin. And Johnny Walker's not going to get back up. Give me Zhang Mingyang by round 1 KO in this fight. I appreciate y'all boys tuning in to another YouTube video, another prediction video. Y'all know every single Wednesday we got new predictions coming out. Next week we don't have a fight card. And by the way, y'all boys, we finna hit 10K on TikTok, man. We finna hit 10K. I hope y'all boys just keep supporting the TikTok, keep supporting the YouTube. I'm gonna keep these videos coming, man. And y'all just, you know, just keep showing love, keep showing support. And I promise, bro, I'm never gonna stop making videos, bro. I love y'all boys, man. I really do. And as always, I'm gonna see y'all on the next one.